Are eggs good for me? Are eggs bad for me? Well, I'll tell you what. The egg white is a sensational high protein food, high biological index. The protein and the amino acids in the white of the egg, when you cook that white, is spectacularly important for building all the different proteins your body needs. The egg yolk, on the other hand, is a disaster. The reason I don't eat the egg yolks is because one egg yolk has 250 milligrams of cholesterol. Now, the American Heart Association, but more importantly, Dr. Dean Ornish, who's done all the research on heart disease and following people with angiograms to look at what you do to keep your blood vessels open so they don't get clogged up with cholesterol. You know what he says? Don't have more than 100 to 150 milligrams of cholesterol in any given day. You know who else says that? Dr. William Castelli, the medical director of the Framingham Heart Study. It's the longest heart disease study that's ever been undertaken. Started in 1958, following residents of Framingham, Massachusetts, right to this current day. And Castelli says, look, you know, people that have a blood cholesterol level that's below 150 milligrams per deciliter, or 3.9 millimoles per liter, never have a heart attack. And he says the way to really help to make sure that you get your blood cholesterol down into that range is don't eat a lot of saturated fat and don't have more than 100 or 150 milligrams of cholesterol in any given day. Well, one egg yolk, listen to me, one egg yolk has 250 milligrams of cholesterol. If you had 3 whole eggs, it's 750 milligrams of cholesterol. And it does raise your blood cholesterol a little bit. Not as much as saturated fat does, but it still shows an overall rise. And if you fry those eggs and you oxidize the cholesterol, you're going to make the problem even worse. So my strongest recommendation around eggs is have the egg white. Have a nice egg white omelet, scrambled egg whites. Fantastic idea. Have you know, a protein powder that uses egg white. That's fine, but the yolk is a disaster. People say, but there's other nutrients in the yolk that I need. You can get those nutrients from other places, the beta-carotene and the biotin and the B vitamins. You can get those nutrients from other healthy foods that don't bring into your body 250 milligrams of cholesterol. I'm serious about this. The egg whites are great. Do everything you can over your lifetime not to have the yolks. They already hide enough egg yolks in these other foods that you eat: bread, pasta, baked goods. There's already yolks there that you're getting, you know, without even realizing it. Don't go adding to the problems that you have by having more yolks. Remember that heart disease kills 1 in 2 men, 1 in 3 women in the Western world. Why? Because we clog up our arteries with cholesterol, and it leads to premature death and morbidity and mortality. You don't need the headaches. Please leave the yolks aside. You know, if you enjoyed this video and you felt that you got some meaning from it, then I would really strongly recommend that you go to meschinohealth.com. And you can sign up for my newsletter so I can coach you on an ongoing basis. As I review the scientific literature from around the world every month, I send out, you know, a little weekly message like this that brings people up to date on the latest things they should do so they know how to look after themselves properly. You'll also see how you can get a free download of my book called the Meschino Optimal Living Program, 7 Steps to a Healthy, Fit, Age-Resistant Body. It's a book I believe everyone should read. So you see how you can get a free copy of that when you go to meschinohealth.com. So hopefully we'll have a chance to meet again, and I'll be able to provide you with ongoing lifestyle coaching that's going to be meaningful so you can have a highly functional body and mind for the longest period of time.